song is this? It says, "Cause I follow for figures, my hollowing triggers, swallow a nigga like a bottle of liquor." What did you mean by
I need to be written by you. You say you get down and dirty and lick ice down my butt cheeks. What is that, murder? Spicy ice down your butt cheeks? Yeah. What you mean ice down your butt cheeks?
The people want to know, in 50 Cent's video, Window Shopping, what was your role exactly in that?
What was my role?
He took you shopping. They said he scooped you and took you shopping in the video. That's what they told me. I didn't see the video in a while.
Hash freaking. He's taking Cardin to get his He took Cardin to get his cake scene. Cardin, please call up. Let us know. Where did Cam take you to get your cake scene? So he said, a nigga took me shopping, but he takes Cardin to get his cake scene. That I don't know what's going on. I need a timeout. They said, ask Cam, what did he mean by he can get you duct tape and butt rape.
We going back to lyrics. Here we go.
Craziest line I've ever heard in a rap song is, "I was murdered, P. Diddy made me free." What is that about? What is that about? What is that about?
Okay.
I was murdered.
I'm bringing your album back, your first album.
That wasn't me.
Don Q told me to ask you. High Bridge Don Q, A Boogie.
Yeah.
What did you mean when you said you can hum if you want to, come if you want to? I'ma still want you.
Don Q, see that?
He told me to ask you, what did you exactly mean
I
by
didn't write that. It said you ride right past Jake and go get your ass ate. What did you mean? I mean, it don't get no clearer than that. Yeah. What did you mean by that? What was you feeling that you was writing all these lyrics?
Oh, man. I have no answer for that, man. I don't even know what song that is. I didn't write that. What you meant when you say you do it to these cats for a large amount.
Jokes aside, so I got this friend of mine. He's a rapper, right? I don't want to say his name because people would know who he is, right? Mm-hmm. He says he doesn't like that, like getting his cakes ate.
Okay.
He raps about it in all his songs. He even said one time he was gonna bring a dude with him to get his cakes ate. Wait. Yo, so I want to know if he brought his friends with him. Does he get like a group rate?
Real quick.
Yeah.
And I know we need to start that, but Mike wasn't here yesterday. I want to get Mike's opinion real quick on Bill Belichick not being inducted into the Hall of Fame first ballot.
Dude, it's mind-boggling. It really is. And this thing is pervasive. It means it's going everywhere. There's this thing where the people that are making certain decisions or casting certain votes want their decisions to be more important than what's done on the field and everything. You know, the rules and the bylaws, I knew this from my time getting ready to go into the Hall of Fame. You know, 2005 was the first time I was up, and the rules and the bylaws were about only what happened on the football field. That's all they're supposed to measure things by. Okay. So even when I got in, it kept telling me, well, the first year was Troy and Steve Young, and I didn't get in. They said, well, they're going to keep you out because of the White House. They will keep me out because of the White House. That ain't what the rule says. You know what I'm saying? The rule says only to take into account what happened on the football field. So I've had some run-ins with this. This is why T.O. also did not go to the Hall of Fame. T.O. certainly should have been a first ballot Hall of Famer. Art Monk, at the time he retired, first ballot Hall of Famer should have been. They made him wait years and years. And I mean, he was leading in almost every category in his position, catches and yards and everything. If anybody ever deserved a shot or a spot in the Hall of Fame, in the whole existence of the National Football League, it's Bill Belichick. I mean, there are 50 voters, and obviously you needed 40 to get in, and they didn't get that 40. I don't know, the 10, 11, 12, whoever they were, there is, I can't believe, Stevie Wonder at 75 years old can see better than them. There's no way this man should not be. It messes, understand this too, though, it messes with my legacy. What is a Hall of Fame if you don't put the top dude of all time, I believe, in that Hall of Fame on the first ballot because of your own personal thoughts? I don't like the way he did this. Even if you want to try to say, well, what about Spygate? And what about Deflategate? All those gates you made, whatever. If you take two of them away, you still got more than anybody. It's mind-boggling, man. And it's travesty. Nobody even made much noise about the college football playoffs saying, we promised Notre Dame a spot in. All of this shit is the same shit. It's garbage. It's sorry. Most of the time, white dudes that can't even play no damn game in no kind of way, and now they're getting their little get back. As some of us say, it's insane. It's insane. And people don't say much about it. It blows my mind. This right here, the whole damn committee. Not just the 10 that didn't vote, the 40 that are 38, 39 that did vote, they all asses should go because the 38 should have made sure the other 12 didn't make them look this stupid. That's what I'm talking about right there. So yeah, it's ignorance.
Yeah,
it's flat out ignorance.
That's really good, Mike. And for the listeners, the White House that Mike is talking about is not where Donald Trump is. They had their own White House. They was doing white things in there.
Right.
And another thing is that T.O. was not a part of the White House. Is that correct, Mike? Or was he?
No.
T.O. wasn't in the White House.
T.O. was not part of the White House.
All right. So because you said this is the reason T.O. didn't make it in. And T.O. is going to be calling me about this.
Well, no, T.O., they said T.O. because what I was alluding to is that they said off-the-field behavior impacted their decision.
Okay.
When they said, right, which is against the rules. So you can't penalize me for so-called breaking the rules with a White House and or T.O. for breaking the rules with bouncing from team to team. That's what they said. And then turn around and break the rules to penalize me. That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying?
Mike, let me ask you this, Mike. What off the field activity do you believe, because we all gave our opinion yesterday, I'm asking you, what do you think outside of football Bill Belichick has done or is doing, or whatever the case may be, outside of football, why they may not want him to be in the Hall of Fame first ballot? Because you're saying it's off the field stuff. What do you think off the field? Because you're saying of Deflategate and, of course, Spygate. And I have one more question to ask you after this, but I want your opinion on what off the field you think that he's doing for people or done in the past for people not to have wanted to vote for him or not put him in the Hall of Fame first ballot.
He don't buddy up. He doesn't buddy up. He's not a buddy. You know what I mean? Dude, you write for the press. Right. I don't have to. I'm not going to capitulate to you. I'm not going to give you no great quotes. I don't even like the media. He's never been helpful towards the media, and a lot of them are writers. So this be their get back at players or at coaches that didn't do them right. Because you know I'm a Hall of Fame voter. I'm going to get them back. But this is just too far. I don't care if you don't like them. You can't possibly justify this. You just can't possibly justify it. No kind of way with what he has done. So it destroys everything that everybody has worked for when we get ignorance like this.
And my last question, I don't know if Mase stat anything real quick. I seen everybody like in the outrage from Patrick Mahomes to LeBron James to everybody, sports-wise, pissed off about this. I'm talking about it could be a golf player, it could be a volleyball player, it could be everybody was mad about this on X. Pissed off. I was reading all the, I don't know what you call it, tweets. I don't know if you call it tweets anymore, but the X's or whatever. And people are mad, and they were saying that some analysts were also saying Deflategate. Well, you got to think about Spygate when he got fined $500,000 for looking at people who plays or $1 million for Deflategate, so on and so forth. What does this say to, and you, Mase, you can answer as well, what does this say to when it's time for Tom Brady to be inducted in the Hall of Fame, because he was there for all those gates as well. Now, Tom may have been a little more friendly with the media, but if we're judging not putting him in the Hall of Fame based upon football, Tom Brady was also there for all the gates that we're talking about. What do you think about that?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But now Tom is, hanging out with them, hanging with them. I'm sure as they go travel, he's on the road with them. They're having a drink. So we won't have this problem. We will not have this problem with Tom. And also, what you guys got to also understand was, we haven't heard it yet, but I would almost guarantee that Robert Kraft will be going in. And I'm sure Robert Kraft has the ability, that some people inside the Hall of Fame have the ability to say, we don't want to do this together. And I'm saying if that's happening, if that's what's happening, where they were like, oh, Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick, you should have kept Robert Kraft out and put Bill in, just so we could hold some realistic understanding of what a Hall of Fame is. When you ultimately set the standard, he just moved the bar. Greatness requires those who come after you. You want them to step on your ceiling and make it your floor. So the next greatest joker got to step on Bill Belichick's ceiling and make it his floor. You know how long that's going to be, if ever? You see what I mean? What dude go stand those 6, 7 championships and say, I got plenty more in me?
What you think about that, Mase, as far as Tom Brady when it's his turn?
I think you could do the same. I don't think you could do the same for Tom Brady, because I believe Tom Brady, as you guys stated, is more celebrated off the field, right? So even off the field, when it comes to Tom Brady, people love him. People have more experiences with him. I mean, other than AB, right? Everybody talks high praises of Tom Brady, except for AB. So I would think that, everybody else would vote Tom in on first ballot. The Spygate, Deflategate, none of those gates will work on Tom Brady. But in the words from the letter from what was that, Birmingham jail, where Martin Luther King wrote, "Injustice anywhere is no justice everywhere." So that's what I think. If you looking at this everywhere. When it comes to Bill Belichick, he gotta be in there.
Yeah, I'm just like I said.
Let me say this, Cam, too. Let me say this, Cam, just to put some context on this. I want everybody to understand. Everybody was spygating. I mean, I know we made it about Bill, but everywhere we practiced, we would have people looking in apartments. No joke, this is true. We would have people looking at any apartments all around our practice facility looking for
Mike,
teams.
chill. We don't need to know this.
We try. No, listen to me. No, seriously. We try to steal signals. We try to steal signals. Everybody's trying to steal signals. Now, I'm just saying, because you know how things get. The Deflate Gate. They were talking about Deflate Gate. It sounds so big and so, oh my God, what were they doing? They were going around deflating tires and football, not letting teams get to play. No, we talking about the football supposed to be at this PSI. And now they said the football was at this PSI. I was like, are you joking? It's like car tire
how
stuff.
many
when your car tire goes below a PSI.
Away are we, though?
But get this. You're a few off, and then the second half, they said they caught this in the first half. So the second half, they made sure they had balls that was inflated all the way. And Tom Brady cut them up more in the second half.
Yeah, I was going to say that. He wasn't even crazy. He wasn't even crazy after niggas accused him for deflating the football sport. I remember that because I was like, damn, has Tom been cheating all this time with the wrong PSI? Because I remember it's suddenly supposed to be like 14.2 and it was like 12.1. I may have been off with the numbers, but it was around that. And then when they got
it was like 12-7.
Yeah, 12-7.
12-7,
something like that. And then when the second half came, Tom Brady wasn't even crazy. I was like, y'all niggas, y'all woke up a madman because you was in basically saying that he wasn't good if the footballs wasn't deflated. More of the story is, the reason I even asked all this, and you and Murder answered beautifully, but I was just saying, like what Mase just said, Tom Brady's not going to have this problem. And the same thing you said, both of y'all kind of said the same thing in different ways because you buddy with everybody. But but that's not supposed to be the reason you make it into the Hall of Fame.
Right.
But you're still going to be penalized for not being buddy with everybody. That's the whole thing. I don't want to come here and kiss your ass. I want to come here and play football, be the best football player I can be. And if that means a trip to go into the Hall of Fame, cool. I didn't know I have to come bust my ass on practice, bust my ass on the football field, bust my ass win Super Bowls, and then got to kiss your ass after doing all that. It's just too much ass kissing after I done bust my ass trying to be the best nigga I can be. Pause.
Yeah. Great conversation. And he didn't sign up for
that. It's why the enemy says vanity, the greatest sin. Sooner or later, it will consume everybody. Joker, you can't catch a touchdown. You can't coach a team. You can't do none of that. But you're going to enforce your power in your little way, which is mind-blowing. It's vanity.
The Bills promoted offensive coordinator Joe Brady to their head coach position. The 36-year-old agreed to a 5-year deal to become the youngest current head coach in the NFL. So, Mike, how do you see this playing out? And then given what we've seen happening in the league, do you think they might be protecting quarterbacks too much? And I know this specific example is about the Bills, which I want you to explain, but we've talked about all quarterbacks. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah. And what they're doing is drawing a line of demarcation. And this is what I'm worried about. Drawing a line of demarcation. Okay, Josh Allen, because, when the owner says he was sobbing, I'm thinking, okay, do you think, why Josh sobbing? You think Josh sobbing because somebody made a bad decision? Or Josh sobbing because he didn't get it done? Or you see what I'm saying? So now, especially with all defensive coaches, like Sean McDermott is, who has a high-level quarterback like Lamar Jackson or John Harbaugh had, they're telling all these defensive coaches, don't get sideways with your quarterback. I'm picking them over you. This is the inside message that they're giving. And for me, you take out, NFL stayed true. They said we true to the position. We got rid of a coach for the white quarterback. We got rid of a coach for the black quarterback. It's the position of quarterback. Okay, what color you are. You see what I'm saying in that example I just gave you. So yeah, they're going to protect that quarterback. If the owners are taking the quarterbacks over the head coaches, especially defensive head coaches, or they're taking the quarterback and giving head coaches jobs to the coaches that they're going to be right next to the quarterback, they're telling you, we have no more important asset in this whole league than the quarterback. That's what I'm saying.
You ever seen the movie Scarface? Have you? Damn, that's another. God damn, man. Stat ain't seen a bunch of.
I've gotten really good though.
You said you got a list. You got to put Scarface.
You just add something every time we discuss movies.
Because this is classic, like Scarface. I try to give you the Gen Z pass a lot, but God, some of this shit, Stat, you got to see. Did you watch Killer Season yet?
Was that the one when you spit on the girl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. You got a couple movies out.
No, I'm getting really good, but continue.
So Scarface, it's a scene in Scarface where I'll lay it out for the people who haven't seen Scarface, but most people have. Where the nigga, Scarface and the nigga go to see the plug. His name is Sosa. And Sosa...
I love you, boy. I love you, boy. I swear I love you. Boy, hey, I swear, that's all I've been talking with my boys about Sosa. I swear to you, on my mom and dad's grave, and they both gone. Dude, it's 2 weeks. The last 2 weeks, I've been talking about I'm working from the Sosa position. Go ahead and finish sharing your story. Yeah. I love you, boy. I love you, boy. I love you, boy. I'm just letting you know, boy.
Yeah, man. I love you more, brother. You know you my brother. I love you, man.
Boy, that's real.
Yeah, so...
That's real.
It's a scene where Scarface goes over to Colombia to see Sosa. It's a scene where the dude Scarface come with go somewhere, and then next thing you know, he in a helicopter, and they throw him off the helicopter, and they hanging the nigga from the helicopter. And Scarface look, and now mind you, he's on their territory, so he look and he be like, I never liked that guy. That's Scarface Scarface is the offensive coordinator. The Bills nigga got hung from the fucking, the head coach from the Bills got hung from the fucking helicopter, and the nigga, the OC say, yo, I never liked that guy. I never trust him. I never trust him. And that's what's going on. You got the nigga trying to take your job in the building. He's right there. We don't know what conversations niggas been having leading up weeks to this. Ever like, yo, the nigga, I don't like when niggas hide niggas in the building. I know you got to talk to Josh Allen and everything else. My OC getting the job? How long y'all been cool? How long you and the management and the owner been talking behind my back? Y'all tried to tell a nigga not to call this play, but he want to override me because he the head coach. Now look at this route. If we would have ran this, we would have had 3 Super Bowls by now. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that's me. But y'all want to go with him. These three different routes, three Super Bowls in Buffalo. But I can't do nothing. My hands is tied. That's what niggas be saying. That's what the OC is saying behind this nigga's back. I don't like it. I don't like it, and I understand that his time was up. He'd been there long enough. But to keep the offensive coordinator, to me, that stinks to the high heavens to say, how long have you been talking behind my back? Which to me, that's my opinion. I have no information about this. I have no definite, this is not definite. I just don't like it when my nigga I used to work for start working for you. It seems kind of crazy to me personally.
Hey, Cam, yeah. That's what he said. You know what? I always thought he was a rat.
Yeah.
He was a rat.
I never trust him.
Never trust him. He was a rat. That was a great, hey boy, that's one of the greatest scenes in movie history. Yes, it's that. Now you got to go watch the original. Yeah. Because my man, and I'm going to mention him here, because he's a alum also, Danny Ramirez, he's playing Tony Montana in the next Scarface, you know. And for me, guys, because I looked at Danny the other day, we were together on the sideline, I said to him, I said, man, I don't know. I mean, I know you're from Miami and all of that, but the Scarface,
you can't. I didn't even see the one you talking about. No disrespect to Danny. I didn't even see one you talking about. I don't want to see no other Scarface.
No, it ain't came out yet. They're shooting it now. They're shooting it now.
Okay.
He's been paid to play the tournament pass. That's what I'm telling you. Okay. I'm talking about national championship game. I'm on the sideline with him like, hey, dude. But I told him, I'm trying to encourage him, but make sure he understands the moment. I know he does. And I was like, dude, when they came to me to redo The Longest Yard, I denied it because that was my favorite movie. Right. But we took it to comedy a different route. You can't take this a different route. Right. Tony Montana, you can't take him to comedy. So now it's a different thing, man. I was like, I'm with you can do it, but I don't know if you should touch it. But I'm with you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
Some shit you gotta just leave alone, man. Certain shit. But hopefully he pulls it off. Certain shit.
Right, but he's in it. Yeah. He's in it. So we should all go to that premiere, man. I give him tickets. I tell him to give us tickets to the premiere, dude.
It's a funny story too, Murder. One time Mariah was telling me how Mariah Carey was telling me how she was trying to do one of Prince's records over or whatever. And Prince told her, some things you should just leave alone.
That was a good
one. Some things you should just leave alone, honey.
You can't redo them. I'm with that.
Yeah. That was good. I was looking up how many coordinators won championships and who won the most out of defensive and offensive coordinators. So that's a good thing to research.
Have to look into that, and I'll have to watch Scarface. I'll come back with some notes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Belichick for sure.
Oh yeah, you on the timer for Scarface.
That's fine. I'll watch it this weekend. And I'll come back with notes Monday's show and Killer Season. That's just how I am, y'all. So I got y'all. Okay.
Those are two good violent movies for you.
Yeah, the violent. I'm just not. I like it can be real horror or it can just be real happy. Y'all just want
Nah, those are two
stuff.
You gotta see those. You gotta see those.
Yeah, but then
classics.
But my take on it, and like I said, we'll discuss Monday morning. You'll see, because my thoughts, y'all are gonna be like, "Girl," but we'll discuss. Okay, so NBA trade deadline is coming up. What should happen? We will discuss after the break.